Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel if you're new. Hey, how you doing? So for today's video, we're finally getting into the gist of it. If you guys don't know, I am in Tokyo. But yeah, so we're just gonna go into this video and kind of talk about how to move to Tokyo. I'm gonna talk about the exact pinpoint things that I did to be able to do this move by myself. I'm gonna do another video that talks a lot more about or more in depth about everything that has to pertain to my move. But as far as right now, this is just the basic information that you're going to need to move to Japan if you're planning to study like I am right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and just let me know how you guys overall feel about the video. I am just really happy to be here. I'm really happy that you guys got to come along with me on this journey, and I have so much content that is literally loading up for you guys. Just give me a minute so I can continue to edit and everything, and I promise you guys we're going to have a lot of fun during this journey in this new chapter of my life in Japan. All right, peace. Enjoy. All right, hey guys, super casual Angie here. This is gonna be the first segment of the video. I'm basically just checking in to let you guys know it's November 3rd. The application period to send in everything for my school was October 28th. So I sent in everything on the 28th, and we had some conversations, I think the 31st, the latest, to make sure everything was sent in. So I did exactly that. Now they told me I need to wait a week or two to make sure that all my documents are in order for me to get my visa to go, to get my application accepted and get my visa to go to Japan. So if you're seeing this video, that means that I have everything in order and I will be heading to Japan in April 2024, probably a little bit before that. So I'm excited. It is February 19th. The results come out the 21st, but that's in Japan time. So I have my phone scheduled for basically midnight, February 21st in Japan, which is going to be about 10 a.m. tomorrow. When I tell you I was stressed out, my stomach was hurting Alright, it's 5 a.m. 5:15, I just woke up. Because I had a dream. I thought I got the thing already. Well, I'm on my school website. Oh my god, my heart's beating. Let's check. I got my COE. The thing I've been with, my tongue hurts so bad because I burnt it on a pizza roll. The thing I've been waiting for, excuse me, the thing I've been grinding for fucking years, since I was 17, 18. I'm 21 now, and I got it. You can see the boogers in my eye. Oh my god, bro, when I tell you, it's literally 5 a.m. Oh my god, when I tell you something gives me so much anxiety, I really be in this whole just bro, I had a dream. I'm just oh my god, I did it. So I woke up, my shit, I have to check, and I see my face on the immigration paper that says I just got accepted for a COE, and all I have to do is go do the visa. I personally moved to Japan through the student visa route, so in this video I'll be focusing on that method specifically. Whether you're aiming for a university or a language school, your journey starts with finding the right institution that fits your needs. Japan has a ton of schools all across the country that accepts international students. From big cities like Tokyo and Osaka to smaller peaceful towns, you have so many options. Before applying, you want to check each school's admission requirements and carefully think about the factors like your budget, location, and accessibility, and the cost of living in that area. It's also a good idea to book a consultation with a school advisor or email them so that they can help you understand which school and city might be the best fit based on your goals, lifestyle, and finances. Taking the time to plan before you apply will make your entire Japan journey so much more smoother, since technically my journey started early 2024, but everything was finalized towards the end of 2024. So you definitely want to take a lot of time to just plan and create ideas based on what you want to do with your future when it comes to moving to Japan for school. Alright, so the context behind these videos is the fact that on Tuesday, me and my friends basically got up after school and went to a concert in Shibuya. Our school ends around like 4 o'clock and the concert started around like 5:30, so we had a little bit of time to hang out. That's why you see me dressed, makeup up, like we were ready to go. We got to go see this boy band. It's like a rock band, but I don't know anything about it. I muted the audios because I think that we are very limited on what we're allowed to record and stuff, and I don't want to get in any trouble with anyone, but it was a really cool experience. It was my first time going to a Japanese concert, period, so I had a lot of fun even though the music wasn't something I typically go for. Alright, so once you've picked the school you want to attend, it's time to start the application process. And this phase is really important because every school has specific application windows depending on when you want to start. And as I mentioned earlier, I started my process in early 2024 for July or October, I believe, and I actually ended up having to wait 2 extra semesters later because everything was booked and time was not aligning. But if you missed those windows, you could push your move back by months like mine did, so timing definitely matters. For example, if you're planning on moving in April, then you need to apply before October of the previous year. If you're planning on moving in July, you need to apply before January. For October, you need to apply before April, and January, you need to apply before August, I believe. Once you do all the research on which time you want to actually go to Japan, you also need to make sure you're understanding the finances that the schools require. Before you even hit apply, it's best to have either a savings already or know exactly what financial documents you'll need, because the application itself usually does cost a fee and you might have to show proof that you can afford tuition and basic living costs for at least your first year. For example, a lot of places ask for like 10 million yen to 13 million yen in your savings account before you get there, so that's like $10,000 to $13,000 or something like that, and you need to be able to have some type of proof that you have it or proof that you're going to get it. And then you also have to consider the application fees that you will pay for the school, which was about 20 to 30k yen in my institution that I decided to go with. So you do definitely have to have at least a little bit of money ready to go and start sending to these schools whenever it comes to applying for schools, just like a normal institution in the US or any other place. For my school specifically, here's what I had to prepare. Full application form, I had to submit my passport information, health status information, as well as submit financial documents. And it is definitely important to note that every school might have a slightly different requirements, so you have to check with your school or your assigned advisor if you have one. Now, for my school, those are what they asked, but I remember trying to apply to other schools and they asked for so much tedious information that I was like, I don't even want to go with them anymore. So definitely check with your proper institution. After you submit your paperwork, it usually doesn't take too long to hear back, so I would not give you a specific time frame, but just know that it's not going to take the longest time ever to know if you're accepted or not. If you're accepted, your school will first send you a preliminary enrollment acceptance letter, and this is not your visa yet, but it's basically the green light that lets your school move to the next step, which is helping you file your visa paperwork. Now, when you enter the visa preparation phase, this will be a little bit painful as far as the waiting times, but I promise you it's all worth it. So the school will help you start filing documents and will do everything on your behalf. And after waiting a period of time from them sending the information to the embassy, you will go ahead and receive what is called a certificate of eligibility, or what people call the COE. That is what you will go ahead and submit to the Japanese embassy or consulate in your home country. This is the beginning of your real countdown to Japan, and trust me, it starts feeling surreal after this point. So get excited because now you're officially in the system. Okay, now let's talk about the part that literally trips up so much people the moment they land in Japan. That's going to be the housing, bank account, and phone number cycle. Because you need a phone number to open a bank account, but you need a bank account for a phone plan, and you need to get both for some apartments. But there's ways around this if you plan ahead and choose the right options early. So in order to move to Japan without a Japanese bank or a phone number, I personally chose a share house company that will let me apply from abroad that didn't require a Japanese phone number or bank account, which made things 10 times easier. But the only hard part about it was the fact that I couldn't use my debit card, obviously. So So I had to use a credit card for my first payment, and that allowed me to kind of have some type of smooth sailing with setting everything up. There's many share house companies to choose for. The one that I went with, I don't really have a great view on it just yet, but there's other ones just like Oak House and Sakura House that is really good that a lot of people have positive reviews about. Now, as a student, you also have to wait typically around 6 months after arrival to be eligible to open a Japanese bank account. But obviously a lot of things require the funds early. My school actually helped me get a Japanese Yucho cash card, but a lot of things are kind of iffy about it, so I don't really know how I feel about it just yet. If you want to come prepared, I would totally recommend opening a bank account that doesn't charge international fees and refunds withdrawal ATM fees. So something like Charles Schwab, if you guys ever heard of it. I recently found out about that bank. Or I would totally recommend keeping your credit card on you as much as possible so that you can be very organized with your income and not have to worry about the cost of living spiking up because of all the ATM, international transaction, and withdrawal fees that will come once you live in Japan. As for a phone number, I actually still don't have that one situated yet, but my school gave us many options for discounted mobile plans, so it's not something I have to stress too much about. A lot of schools will have partnerships or recommendations, so take a lot of advantage of those. But once I decide to settle on a provider, I'll already have a starting point thanks to my institution. So we have options like Rakuten, Docomo, SoftBank, and all that stuff. I just have to figure out which one I want to go with because like that is just such a big, thing to consider.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Ooh, my guilty pleasure, Coke. Not Coke, Coca-Cola.
And then once again, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout this journey. It's been such a tumultuous one. I feel like it's so surreal, and being able to film this so that anybody who is in America who wants to have this exact same route available to them can go ahead and look to my page as inspiration. So I genuinely appreciate every single one of you guys. I hope we could go ahead and grow together and I could be the creator that you guys look to for inspiration in the future. Thank you so much. Another thing that I really want to mention whenever it comes to moving to Japan is making sure you get everything you need to get done ASAP. So things just like registering your address within the first 14 days so that you don't get the 50k yen penalty, as well as making sure before you leave the airport to get that work permissions thing situated, because I was unable to get that situated early and now I have to wait over a month because of it, because oh my god, the journey through that airport was so chaotic. But you definitely want to make sure that you get everything you need to get done and really organized, because organization and just pre-planning is going to be the ultimate helper for your journey to Japan, since things can be a little bit tedious. And I do want to just let you guys know that you have no need to fear, no need to be stressed out, as long as you can just make sure you do not panic. These things are tough, but there are flexible options, especially if you choose a school or a housing company that is used to helping foreigners, because these companies, they're really going to work with you to make sure that they have your back throughout this situation. So if, for example, if you get your apartment sorted out early or something, then your school should help guide you through the rest.